Hello, Mini Kit Monday friends. I am still working with my photo play paper, and I'm a little surprised how far it has been stretching. So I think I'm going to use this gorgeous, fabulous, beautiful, warm colored paper here. I have a couple scraps here that I still want to address, use up, etc. And I'm going to be using these two photos here. This is my oldest daughter, Shay, and that is Shay as well. And they went to a wine tasting in Ocean City, Maryland, her and 7 of her girlfriends. And they apparently had a pretty little sitting area with fancy things, and Shay couldn't resist playing with them. So the first thing that came into my mind was Mirror Mirror for the title. So I went ahead and came up with my title. And I am using these Chamel, this little Chamel word that says play and the little cute dots, because my title would be Play Mirror Mirror, like Mirror Mirror on the wall. So I'm using these scraps. I'm using this. I have one leftover little brad piece. I'll make sure to get that in. It matches perfectly with that piece, and that's all I know. That is all I have got for my plan. So I'm going to go ahead and probably fast forward the next bits because I don't have a clear enough plan to act like I know what I am talking about. And that is it. I'm going to have some fun and bring you along with me. Here we go. So I wanted to I did a quick peek on the sticker sheet to see what I might want to use from that. I've barely dented it, and I've been denting, as it were, the pattern paper from this kit. So it looks like I'm going to end up, as always, with lots of embellishments left over, and yeah, we're trying to limit that if we can. I know it won't happen. So what I'm doing right now is I thought I would break up these two really patterned papers by having tear lines in them. And so the one on the left is going to be on top of the paper. The one on the right is going to be slightly under the paper, I believe. But you're going to see the tear lines, and I'm going to go ahead and get my 12 by 12 T-square just so that I can make sure that this is going to end up as a 12-inch sheet of paper when I'm done. So nice and easy, didn't take any time, but I did like the effect of it. Now I do, like I already said, I have the title, which is usually half the battle for me. And now I'm going to go ahead and trim up my photo and kind of decide where else I'm going to go with the design of this layout. All I knew is that I wanted to tear some paper and use these really fantastic, the fantastic pattern papers and pop this title on. So I'm going to go ahead and use, for the third layout, this really great orange floral piece of paper. I've used it in each layout that I have done so far with this cute, with these cute little mini kits, but I have used it each time that I've been using this photo play kit. For some reason, I'm just really drawn to it. I'm also going to use this, if I can, the green pattern paper. I really liked that, and I'm going to also cover up this Live, Laugh, Loud, whatever it was, this 4x6 card, Live, Laugh, Love, but because I just wanted it for the pattern paper, which is a really great use. You can use for the 4x6 cards as you get additional pattern papers when you, if they're plain enough, you can get a little bit more room, I don't know how to put it, but you can get just a little bit more fun pattern with it. Now, I'm looking to see if I can go ahead and add in just a little bit more of that kind of boho navy blue paper, and I'm going to do my best to work it in. Now, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me to put it on the left side because I already have that pattern paper over there, but if I can use it up, I will, and I think I'll end up being pretty darn successful with it. Now, the that word play, I don't know if it comes off as well in the video, but it's a navy blue foam with glitter on top. So I'm bringing in more of the navy with this layout. My daughter's actually wearing kind of like a cheetah animal print outfit in this. It goes really closely to that kind of off-white cream color in the main pattern paper of my page. And I did have some empty space on these photos that I could go ahead and put the title partially on. You know, it wouldn't disrupt anything if I went ahead and did that. So I'm going to go ahead and end up having them right about there. Now I have this kind of interesting block from the 4x6 piece of paper that I wanted to dress up a little bit. So that's why I'm doing that pretty darn soon with the cardstock sticker sheet that I have. Kind of seeing what might want to go where with it so that I do make sure I get the elements on and that they will also show up. So you see me auditioning pieces and not thinking about it too hard. I'm just going to go ahead and get those down on the layout. So I am going to go ahead and layer my photo on top of that 4x6 card just to use the pattern paper of the card. I really liked the look of it, but did not need the words for anything that I was working on right now. And I'm going to go ahead also and make sure that I have my the placement that I want to put this in. I'll be using that upper part of the 4x6 card as some an area for some design elements, design ideas. Alrighty, and I also decided to go ahead and get in another of the scrap pieces of that navy blue kind of boho paper that I have there. I'm trying to make sure that it's separate enough from the two pieces on the outside of the layout. So I'm just kind of tucking it back there and giving yet a little bit more interest to the photo. I'm going to get this attached down and go ahead and place the title. And I'm lucky enough that kind of in between the two photos, there's a bunch of area that's not absolutely important to have. It's kind of dead space, but it's space that's nice that's there. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the title right there, which will bring it all into a really nice block. I've also gone ahead and put the little banner piece up and started deciding where to put some of these sticker elements. I'm going to also put the little Brad banner piece up in the area where it's sitting right there. So you see I have like this whole embellishment cluster built on the different elements that are in my kit, and using that slightly calmer piece of pattern paper as an area so you can see those elements. If I just had like that little banner piece sitting on the floral background, they would probably just disappear in there. It would be really hard to see. I'm putting this banner on, and I will go ahead and put a little bit of washi tape in behind there so that it doesn't catch on anything, just to safeguard it a little bit. I wish I had a couple more brads to go on this because I'd like to repeat elements a few times, but that was not to be had this time, and I just went ahead and went with it. I think it's enough that I was able to have that banner be the same color as the mat for the photo that I was using. So I'm going to go ahead and put these little circular, mostly circular, dot pieces that were on this foam sheet, this Chamel sheet, into a few different places on the layout to kind of give me, gosh, what am I trying to say? So you can see it in a few places to draw your eye around the page. That is what I'm trying to say. So this layout is not going to have a tremendous amount more on it. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at these embellishments. I just saw these illustrated faith pieces that are navy blue chipboard. That didn't work. I had some epoxy, like tiny word stickers that were from, I think, Studio Calico. And that didn't really make sense for this either. The colors were just a little bit off. You just saw right there some My Mind's Eye mirrored acrylic. They're in gold, and they're going to go ahead and give this page another dimension and another texture and all that kind of stuff. I think it really brightens it up. I did want to say down below are the links to the other fun ladies that are in this group, and we all kind of have a different scrap style and a different way of approaching things, so it's fun to see what they're up to with their kits. Yeah, the links are below. We also have a Mini Kit Monday Facebook group, which is a lot of fun, and there is a monthly prize for that. And if you want to go ahead and like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. It lets YouTube know that you like the content that I am bringing to you. And lastly, if you want to be notified when I put a video up, go ahead and hit the notification little bell button dealio for that part. What else did if you have any comments, questions, any of that, go ahead and put it below as well, because I usually get back to my scrappy friends every morning when I'm having a cup of coffee. You saw that I went ahead and had to add a little extra adhesive to those Vicky Bouton stickers. They are not very sticky. It's kind of disappointing that they're not, but that's just the way it is. But I am trying to get just a little bit more Vicky Bouton onto each of my layouts. I have blown through the paper pretty well. I only have little tiny scraps left of my entire Vicky Bouton stash, but I do still have some die cuts, puffy things, embellishments, stickers, all that kind of stuff. So there is more to be used and more to be had. Now right there you see that Paige Evans line. I have puffy stickers as well as chipboard, and I'm trying to see what might work for this. I am pulling out some of the navy blue elements from there because I'm really concentrating on that navy color. And just gotta adjust that just a tiny bit. So yeah, this layout, it's kind of funny because like I've used this for something really whimsical, this little mini kit I have, and this is just a little prettier, not that it's serious, but it's just slightly more elegant, I guess, than what I've used it for my previous two layouts that I did with it. So it's fun how versatile this photo play collection ended up being. I really enjoyed it. What else to tell you? That is a set of Project Life chipboard, and those colors were just like a little bit too primary. That didn't work either. That was a set I had picked up from Tuesday morning, I believe. These are these little Illustrated Faith Basics, little tiny, they're hexagon epoxy pieces. And I've really been enjoying the size of these little guys. I struggle a little bit with the much larger ones, but these smaller ones really read as kind of like a large enamel dot. So they are a little bit easier to use. I guess because you can tuck them in and put them here and there without it being such a large element. That would be more of like what I would call a medium-sized element. The regular epoxy ones that, not that they're regular, the ones I've used previously. Maybe that's a good way to put it. And like I said, those were just from Tuesday morning. So I think I got the black and white ones and the yellow ones. I don't know if I got any other colors of those. But if I do see them, I would definitely pick them up going forward. I really liked them. So this is about wrapping it up. I'm showing you a couple of the elements just a little bit closer so you can see what I got up to. I have three clusters, and that's it. Thanks so much for watching, my friends. Bye-bye.